Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning.
Oh, man. We are live.
Hey, let's get the
Silk
shit.
Top Podcast.
Let's get the shit. Let's go.
Episode.
Top of the morning, top of the morning. 15.
Episode 15, Silk Top Podcast, episode 15. I'm your host, Honor the Deity. I'm here with my beautiful co-host, Divinity. It is New Year's Eve.
It's officially
right?
Almost 1 minute. It'll be New Year's Day.
In 1 minute, it'll
on the
be
East
New
Coast.
Year's in New York and the East Coast and all them people who are tuning in live from Mix Recording Studios. Big shout out to Mix Recording Studios. We love you guys so much. It's been a pleasure growing with y'all, working with y'all. And I'm very excited to, continue this beautiful relationship that we have. You know what I'm saying? Man. So we finally here. We finally live. It's finally
we decided like in the moment. A couple days before. We were like, let's just do a podcast.
Yeah, we were just like, yo, let's just do a pod today because it's the new year. We got a lot going on. We got a lot.
I printed out these cool little sheets.
Yes, I printed out some sheets here. I don't know if y'all can hear the paper. I printed out some. Yeah, a little ASMR.
Are they doing ASMR? They do those weird things with their mouths. ASMR. You didn't know that?
No, I know on the TikTok live streams.
Yeah.
They be doing that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I feel you. But yeah, I got a little sheet here. I feel like I really appreciate this platform. I really appreciate the podcast. And I feel like
my sister, because it's the new year over there. I gotta text her, "Happy New Year, bitch." Sorry, go ahead.
Are you here? Are you present right now?
I'm present.
You seem like you kind of in La La Land a little bit. You're a little excited over here.
I'm excited.
Okay. But as I was saying, y'all, this is something I take really seriously. I'm really thankful for this platform, this podcast, all the amazing conversations that we've had so far. Everyone that's been tuning in for every episode, all the views, we don't take it for granted here. And I feel like, having this little sheet is a little way of like leveling up, taking things a little more seriously and, making sure our content is on point. You feel me? So that's the first line right there. Warm welcome introduction. We just did that. I actually should have brought a pen, no cap.
My God, my mom called me. Can I put on the podcast?
Let's do it.
Can I do it?
Let's do it.
Can I do it?
Who we about to have on the pod right now?
Let me FaceTime her.
Who we about? Break it down. What's going on? What's happening?
Mama T hasn't been on the podcast yet.
Okay.
Hold on. Hopefully she answers.
Mama T, reporting live on Silk Top Podcast, episode 15.
Hey.
Put it to the mic.
Happy New Year, Ma.
On TV?
Yeah, you on TV, Ma?
Don't turn it down.
Crying.
Say it, Ma. Happy New Year, Ma.
I can't hear you, Carol.
Happy New Year, Ma. Say it to the people.
Happy New Year, baby.
Hey.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
I'm on TV?
Hey, you on TV, Ma?
Crying, bro.
Yeah, Kevin. Happy New Year, everybody out there.
Yeah. You got any cool things to tell the people?
Can't hear you, T.
You have any cool things to tell the people that you want to tell them for the new year?
No, I do that. I'm at John's house. That's it.
Do you have anything you want?
Any wise words for the people, the viewers?
Any words you want to say to the people for the new year?
I can't hear you. Talking so soft.
Really?
Happy New Year, Sarah.
Happy New Year.
Oh, Timmy's loud. She's live.
Okay.
Ma, do you have anything you want to say to the people?
This is your last
new
chance.
year?
This is your last chance.
How about you have a safe, healthy New Year this year?
Yeah.
Happy, healthy, safe New Year this year.
I like how she's pronouncing the hard
Thank
R.
you so much.
This
Hey,
year,
John.
new year.
Happy New Year, John. What you want? You want to tell the people anything for the new year?
Yeah, hopefully we'll have a healthy and happy new year and, just be safe out there. Stay away from the wackos.
Love you guys.
Nah, that's really good advice.
Look at me on TV. Represent Kevin.
Okay, all right, cut that. We do it too much.
Bye.
Bye, love you.
Love you
Happy
too.
New Year.
Happy New Year. We had to do that for Mama
What
T.
just happened right now? What was that?
My mom, Mama T's amazing. She raised 2 kids by herself. Young soul, young spirit in this crazy world. And she makes it work every day. She's a fighter. She's a woman that really told me what it's like to be a strong woman. She showed me that strength is very possible for women out there. And I appreciate her. She brought me into this life. Happy New Year, Ma, for real. It made me the woman I am today.
Nah, Happy New Year.
For real.
Happy New Year, for real. Well, Happy New Year to them. It's not New Year for us yet.
Not us yet.
We still got a little more to do.
It's 9 p.m. over here.
Yep, 9 p.m. over here. So we got like 3 more hours. Yeah, we got like 3 more hours until the new year. Very wise words from Mama T. I love that. And then John says, stay away from the wackos, especially being out here in LA. You know, there's wackos left and right. Everywhere you go, wackos. But man, being this is the New Year's edition, I wanted to reflect on some moments.
Let's get the shit.
From
Let's go. Top of the morning. Top of the night. Sorry, I'm excited.
What are you excited for?
I'm excited because it's a new year. New bitch, new
It's
people.
about to be a new year.
It's just an exciting time. Like, I just really like the holidays, like celebrating the holidays. Like, Christmas is not really my favorite holiday, but New Year's is probably one of my favorites. I feel like we have a lot to celebrate for. It's another year. We're getting older. Oh, my sister's calling me. I gotta answer this, guys.
Oh, Lord.
Happy New Year!
Can you ask her if she got anything to... Dang, she
She
turned up
turning
over there.
up.
Yeah, show the camera. I don't even know they can see. There they go crazy.
Yeah,
Soul Talk
Happy New
Podcast. Happy New Year edition, man. We love you too, Jay.
Happy New Year!
Can she even hear us? I don't even think she can hear us. The
No,
music
she
sounds
can.
so loud. Love you, Jay.
Love you! Hey, bye. I love that.
I love that.
I love
People
that my
calling
family
it
be
live.
calling me.
Yeah. You really feel the energy of the new year.
Yeah, because it's the new year. It's
That's
about
true.
To be, it's
Well,
about to
before
be,
we enter 2024, let's
Okay.
reflect on because we still got some. We still in 2023.
Yeah.
So
they
before we make that transition,
Time
let's
travel's a real thing,
let's
nah,
reflect on
for real.
some moments from previous episodes that stood out to us. I have a couple here.
sure.
Okay. The start of Silk Talk Podcast episode 1. Let's go to the beginning. We had Big Clit
Yo,
as a guest.
when we do the real
That was
we gotta
so
put
memorable.
the videos.
Oh,
Big
yeah,
Clit
yeah.
was
Big
probably one of my favorite podcasts
To this day.
because she just has Big Mama Clit. She just has very beautiful cult, like,
She performed in New York for New Year's too, by the way.
mother energy, and she just like she's a leader. She's just like very powerful. Like, being in her presence was just so amazing, and she really kicked off the podcast so beautifully for us. And she was her full authentic self, and she's so spiritual, and it was just really cool to have her, especially having someone that in the eyes of social media can perceive so differently from like when she was on our podcast. And I feel like the podcast that made me really reflect on our own energy was hers, and then also Stephen Joe's. Like, we had to, like, it gave us a
Yeah.
lot of reflection about what we bring to the table for our
yeah,
podcast.
I like how we bring out a different side and a different energy to our guests.
Yeah,
Like, they come to
literally.
our platform, they don't know what to expect, and then
Yeah.
it's like I feel like we just catch them so off guard with like talking about energy and spirituality and astrology, and it's just like, but they all can relate in their own way. You know what I'm saying? Except for Bundy. Shout out Bundy.
That was a fun podcast. That was funny.
The
We
Bundy,
laughed.
the Bundy episode was lit because like where every other episode they all were on the same page with us. Bundy was like, man, what y'all talk about?
Yeah.
Which was
Bundy
beautiful
fun.
because there
That
are
was
people
fun.
who watch us who were like, what do these guys talk about?
Yeah.
So he definitely represented like a certain demographic. But that episode was cool. And obviously the highlight of the Big Clit episode was obviously the breast
Drinking
milk.
her breast. I didn't even get to try that much. I got like a little tight.
You wanted
taste.
more? You wish you had more?
I wish I tried a little bit more.
Hey, Big Clit. Hey,
We started the
might have to
podcast
bring you
this
back.
year, right? 2023.
Yeah, this year.
So wow.
We're on
Has it been a
It's
year
our
here,
15th
right?
episode.
And when we have 2 a month, so 15 divided by 2 is what? 7.
Yeah, well, yeah, around so, yeah.
So
And
we've
then
been doing it for
we're
7
still
months.
back-
That's a lot.
We're missing one episode because I think October we only did one. So yeah.
But still, like, we've been here for 7 months, yo.
Yeah.
Shout
Oh,
out Mixed
strong. And we
Recording.
growing,
shout
too.
out Chris, for real.
Yo,
7
shout
months
out
together.
Chris
For
behind
real,
the cam,
Chris.
making everything
7
shake,
months.
man. For real, like
That's
this
a long
is
time.
yeah, 7 months strong, and we only going up, and we keep bringing doper guests, and it's been dope.
Shout out Mixed
The Big
Recording.
Clit episode, and I think that's our most poppin', like in terms of like views and stuff and reach, like that's
Yeah.
the biggest one.
Her energy was just holy.
We came in crazy.
That's how I can describe her energy. Holy and like just beautiful.
Yeah.
Mama Clit.
That was one that really stuck out to me. Another moment was the entire Jaren Braxton episode.
Jaren Braxton was.
We
really
never
fun.
seen or like really heard him talk like that.
Nah, yeah.
So like I had no idea like
And we
the
went to
type of
his art
personality
show,
he
and that was
had,
really cool.
and then he came on our platform and like he completely
Yeah,
I
he
did
caught
not
me
know he
off
was
guard.
like In a good way.
That was the first podcast we really laughed too. Like,
yeah, we were
laughing.
dying.
And that was like the first. Him and Bundy were so funny, and Stephen Jones too was funny.
Yeah.
So those are the
but
three
Jaren
funny
was that one was a cool one. We've been following each other for a little while. I don't even know how we bumped into each other, but it was before we moved to LA.
Yeah, and you guys followed each other, which was
I don't know how. I don't even remember.
Yeah,
but hey, real recognize real.
Back to that. What podcast was that?
I don't know what episode. I should have
like
typed it in.
It's okay.
It's alright though. But go watch the Jaren Braxton
one. My most
one.
influential one was probably Dre Goldie. She gave a lot of beautiful advice on people how to like grow on social media. Yeah. That was a really influential one. So if you're a model that wants to grow on social media and like get to know the tips and topics about that, Dre Goldie was a really good one. You know what episode that was?
12. That's the one I don't.
So I think Jaren Braxton was 11. Jaren Braxton came after the 10th or before the 10th?
I think it was before Dre, for sure.
Yeah. And then another one that was very influential.
Could I say something about the Dre Goldie one before we talk about a different one? The Dre Goldie one, I will say this, and I say this every episode, but I will continue to say this every episode. Watch the Dre Goldie Silk Top Podcast episode 12 featuring Dre Goldie. Watch it.
Lit.
Whether you want to be a model, an entertainer, any type of entrepreneur, whatever it may be, go back and watch the Dre Goldie episode. We all gave so much game that anyone in any type of industry could really learn a lot from. And we also talked a lot about spirituality too, which we was on point. We was on the same frequency with like everything. So that was super dope. So Silk Top Podcast episode 12. Make sure you go watch that.
Yeah, and then another influential one for me was fuck, how am I forgetting his name? So something dope owner.
Oh, Jordan.
That was an influential one. I feel like he gave great wisdom.
Jordan was fire.
Yeah, that one was a really cool one. I feel like
he gave great game.
He was very on some boss shit, and it was cool to have him.
Spend
his time because he's a very busy man. So it was dope to have him.
And for those watching and listening, Jordan is the owner of one of the most Something Dope, the biggest open mic in Los Angeles.
Facts. So it was dope to have him. It was really cool to have our friends. We had a lot of friends come. We had Drew. He was the most person that came the most times.
Yeah, Drew had the most
came like
repeat
3-4 times.
episodes. Yeah, we have to have
we gotta
bring Drew back again next year for sure.
He gave great wisdom, and I really appreciated his podcast with Tori. That was really fun. We learned a lot about the Bay.
Aside from Drew, who would be another guest you'd want to bring back?
Big Clit.
Yeah.
After the year. For our year episode, Clit.
Oh, the year?
Yeah. Like a year back.
Yeah. We gotta make that one like.
Yeah. I want to have her back.
Yeah.
She probably won't have any breast milk at that time. She'll probably be done breastfeeding, but it's okay.
Damn.
Another person I would like to make new connections. Okay. Definitely. More connections with people. We got to know a lot of people. It's dope to connect and talk. Like my first podcast, I was so nervous. Now I just feel like I'm not as nervous. I feel like we might say like a little bit less now.
Yeah, I feel like we're definitely a little more on point with our speech.
Yeah,
for sure. Which is a good skill to have. Instead of saying like, just pause.
Yeah, just pause. What is besides this podcast? What would you say was like a moment in 2023 that you like?
Oh, we're gonna get into that. Okay. Another standout moment from previous episodes that we've done. Okay. So we had the latest episode that we did was Silk Top Podcast episode 14 with Steve and Joe. Yeah, that was a really good one, inspirational. But we posted one of the clips on TikTok and it did crazy big numbers. Like I think right now it's at like 59,000 views.
That's a lot. Wow.
And like it's like the randomest clip. It's literally just a clip of me asking Stephen Joe if his grills were removable. He said yeah, and then you giggle. He took them out, and you just started giggling, and then like it just went crazy.
Niggas were so upset. I'm
like, bro, like so what?
Funny. They were like, yo, bro, she's laughing a little too hard.
I was like, why she giggling so hard,
like,
bro?
But one thing I like, even though people said something, one thing I really like appreciated about Arnold's response to that, because like some people, you know what I mean, some people can have a crazy response. I think Arnold's response that like gave me a lot of like comfortability about being myself, which I don't think I've ever said this to you, but I appreciate you. He said to me, he's like, you know what, like you're just being yourself. Like they don't understand. Like you're just being you. And I was just like, oh my God, thank you so much for like not making a fuss, not saying like what the fuck, you were laughing too much. Just like fully understanding me and just saying like, okay, like Tisha's being herself.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
it's
they
not a
don't
big-ass
know
deal.
you for a hole in the wall. What the hell?
Well, that's,
Like,
like,
they
some
know
people
nothing
could be
about you.
insecure about that. Facts. And you were just very secure and like. It was very
I live in
sexy.
LA. I'm not
And I
about to be
loved it.
insecure of my girl laughing.
But
Like,
yeah,
what?
it was like some negative ass comments.
And
people
that was
were
like the
saying about
only.
that
That's like the only communication you've ever had with Stephen Joe. Like,
I
we
don't
don't be
know
talking to him. Like,
why.
oh, dude. I'm like, what?
But it was funny. Like it was
crazy.
It was just a fun. That was a fun ass podcast. Facts.
Yeah, no, that one was fun.
And I would have him back definitely.
Yeah, definitely. We're actually gonna have Stephen Joe. He's I put him on the spot. I mean, I guess I didn't think I put him on the
You
spot.
put him on the spot.
But then you said something about it, so I'm like, damn, I guess I put him on the spot.
Yeah, you were just like, yo, you're gonna host my event, right? And he's just like, yeah. Like, what's he gonna say? No.
Hey, well, you know what? I've been listening to audiobooks.
Come on,
There's this one audiobook called The
Oh,
50th
yeah.
Law of Power. It's the 50th Law.
I love that. Yeah.
And
I've been
it's
listening
by
to it
Robert
too.
Greene and 50 Cent. And 50 Cent was saying, you know, sometimes you have to know when to push and pull a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to be aggressive or assertive in certain situations. And that was one of those situations. I'm like, bro, you going to host my party, right? I said, yeah. So, all right, cool. I got what I want.
Yeah, and it
You feel me?
was
So-
cool because we got him. At
And
a
we're going
good
to dig
time,
in. We're going
too.
to dig into that a little bit
We got
more.
him
Of
at a
these
good
books
time
we've been
because he
listening
just
to.
came to LA. So like,
Oh, we caught him
got
like,
at a
what?
great time.
Oh, D. And that just also goes to show like the amount of work he's been putting in because like, you know, we did all these podcast episodes, had all these conversations and like 59,000, like that's not bad. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot.
That's not bad. I mean, he been in the game for a while.
Yeah, and like that just shows not to give up.
Yeah. Oh, D, that just shows not to give up. That just shows like, you know what I'm saying? And like, and to think like for him as popular as he is, to come all the way out here and be on our platform, that's just a reflection of us and how hard we're working and like the energy we put out, that we're able to bring people like Stephen Joe, people like Jaron Braxton, who's worked with Louis Vuitton's, moving to Tokyo next month,
Is he?
worked with Virgil,
Good.
you know what I'm saying, worked with Virgil just before Virgil died, like Virgil's about to put him on, big clit, viral sensation, like cult following, like that's a big reflection on us.
Yeah, and you
And-
manifested this podcast. Like this
For
is a
sure.
manifestation of you.
It's
like,
a beautiful
You
manifestation.
literally were like, I'm gonna have a podcast. Boom, like it just happened.
Yeah.
Like you asked me to be a part, and I was like, fuck yeah. And like
Yeah.
it's been beautiful ever since.
But I
Like,
also feel like that's like one of the best parts about it is like, and this is one thing I've been thinking about. I guess I haven't really told you this either, but
Okay.
one thing I really appreciate about you, and like one of the reasons you're gonna stick around for a really long time, is because like, man, like when I say we going in this direction, you follow.
wow.
And I really appreciate it about you. And I feel
Wow.
like that is like a key characteristic in a high value woman.
Wow, I can cry right now.
Like if you say, yo, this is what the move is, and then your girl's like, all right, let's do it, like just with it, like man, like you can't, that's irreplaceable.
I think that. Thank you. First of all, I really appreciate you.
And like
saying
if, when I be thinking about it some days, I'm like, man, like every idea I've ever had, every direction I said we're gonna go, you follow. You like, all right, let's do it. I said we moving to LA, I bet. I'm starting a podcast, I bet. And I'm quitting comedy. I'm just gonna start rapping now. I bet. Like,
But
hey, we're gonna
we
throw a
talk-
party in January 11th. I bet. How much you need? Like, I'm like, damn, like yo, like Shorty's like really a key player for real.
No, yeah, I truly believe in letting someone be themselves, and like we always have conversations about this, but like, you know, like I trust your judgment, and like you never led me wrong.
Damn, ooh, that's sexy.
I love
She
you.
trying to have a good 2020. You trying to come into 2021 on me like that?
I love you, Pop.
Talking to me
You never brought me in the
nice.
wrong direction, so there's no reason for me not to,
Hey, that
you know, not trust your judgment. And I also feel like our astrology, we're both, our love is in mutable signs. So Sagittarius, I think, is a mutable sign, and I think Virgo is also a mutable sign. So they're easy to change. Like they can change a lot. Mutable. It's like good at communication
adapt.
and good at adapting. So I feel like that really works. Like our astrology is very compatible. So it just works. And just me getting more into my feminine and just like trusting the process. And it's been a fucking beautiful ride.
Oh man.
It's been a ride,
Well,
man.
What advice would you give to other girls that may be in your situation that, you know, they may be dating an influencer or not even an influencer, just someone with a dream who's trying to, you know, make it
Okay.
happen?
It depends, like, how long y'all been together. Like, me and Anu have been together for many years, 12 years. So it's like we know each other pretty well. We're still it's kind of crazy. We still learn new things about each other, like not every day, but a lot of times we still learn new things about each other, and we just remember, like, oh shit, I remember this about you, and we leave that way. But it's definitely not for the weak to date someone that has goals and dreams and, like, especially if influencer or artist, like, it's definitely not for the weak. You have to let them be themselves, and as long as they're trusting and they're saying their word and they're showing you within good actions, then you can trust them. But some people, they don't, so you just really have to have good judgment. Anu has always been honest with me about how he loves. He's just honest with me about the type of person he is. He hasn't lied to me, so I have nothing but to trust. So that's what I go by. And if I have moments where I don't feel trust, like, I discuss it. But yeah, that's just one of the things that you have to deal with, is, like, person that's an influencer. People are gonna look into their lives, and they're also gonna look into you. So just remember that, and people are not gonna only have eyes for that. People are going to have eyes for your partner, so you just have to be secure within yourself, and just remember your own boundaries and what you're okay with and what you're not okay with. I think that's very, very important to, like, being with the influencer. Like, what are you okay with dealing with and what are you not okay dealing with, and just having an open communication and just being crazy brutally honest with each other. Like, I've had this conversation with Anu, like, well, it's like, yo, I've told you things that, like, people don't tell people. Like, I've told you secrets and dark things that, like, people hide, but I just feel like I don't need to hide from my partner. I need to be completely honest with them, because my mom raised me the type of way to be. If you don't say the truth and you lie, it's going to come out. And times if I've tried to lie, it has always come out. So I live in a type of path where I just am faithful and I'm just honest, because if you're not honest, it comes back to you always at the end.
Damn. Shorty's spitting. I hope y'all heard that and digested that.
That was channeling.
We're about to touch into the next subtopic.
I love this. This is so organized.
A quick shout out to Ace in the building. What a Ace on the TikTok live. Yo, Ace, right? Check it out. Hit the Instagram link on this TikTok account, right?
We're also live right now.
We're live streaming on YouTube. Watch us on
TikTok.
YouTube. Come over to YouTube. So hit the Instagram link in my TikTok bio. It's going to bring you to my Instagram. Go to my Instagram story, hit that link, and go to YouTube, and then watch us on YouTube, and then we can read your comments off the screen here. But shout out Ace, man.
Who's Ace?
For real. Ace is a beautiful soul that stumbled upon me on a TikTok live.
Oh, lit.
Yeah.
Shout out Ace.
Ace has been supporting ever since. You know what I'm saying? So shout out Ace. That's the beauty of people we meet on TikTok live. Meet some really amazing, supportive people. Ace is actually coming to the party, too.
Lit.
BKOfest. Excited to meet you, Ace. For real. It's going to be dope. Okay, next subtopic. Oh, this is going to be a good one.
Okay.
Lessons learned.
From the podcast?
No. From 2023. What are some lessons learned in 2023?
Why don't you answer this one since I answered the last one?
Oh, man, okay.
We can both answer, but you go first.
Oh, yeah, we'll both answer for sure. 2023, I feel like it's taught me to find more respect for solitude. Oh. For sure.
Namaste.
Finding respect for my solitude, spending time with myself, spending time with my thoughts, and learning to find a deeper sense, as of lately, learning to find a deeper sense of fearlessness. I've been listening to some audiobooks, y'all. I ain't gonna cap. I'm listening to some audiobooks. Spotify has this cool little thing where, like, they just incorporated audiobooks if you pay them for premium.
I heard Steve Harvey, Think Like a Man, Act Like a Woman. That book changed my life.
Ooh. Yeah. The one that I listened to that was really good, I touched on it a little bit earlier, was the 50th Law. Yeah. With Robert Greene and 50 Cent. And it was Robert Greene reading, and he was just pretty much just talking about, like, the 50th law of power, but it's convenient. I mean, it wasn't like one specific thing that it was, but the overall picture was just like, you know, rising to the occasion when life smacks you down, when everything is against you, when you get shot 9 times. You know what I'm saying, like, you just keep going. And regardless of what situation you come up in, whether it's hustling in the streets, like 50 Cent had to do, Or hustling on a corporate level. You know what I'm saying? There's always going to be times where the universe punches you in the face, but once you learn that you could take that punch, and once you learn that you can control not if you get punched, but like how you react, it kind of makes you invincible in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, in a sense, I feel like if you grow that fearlessness and you learn to just really just tackle and attack life, it's just like, man, like nothing can stop you, really. You know what I'm saying? So as of lately, I've been learning to just develop that fearlessness. You know what I'm saying? And no longer holding back. I feel like I used to hold back with sometimes my perception of myself. And coming into 2024 and ending 2023, it's just like, yo, like, I'm him, bro. Like, and I ain't even scared to say it. Like, I don't care, because I have a deeper understanding. Like, if me being confident in myself makes you feel a way about me, it's just because you're not confident in yourself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because people who are truly confident, you're not going to feel a way if you see someone else who's confident. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm him, bro. I'm him. I'm sorry. Like, I got the illest podcast in the world, BKOfest. We throwing the illest party in the world, January 11th. Like, we doing our thing, bro. And we're from a small, rinky-dinky town where, like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking dream. Well, we
a dollar in a dream, like, by definition, a dollar in a dream, by definition, it's like, look at what we're accomplishing. And, like, we're just going to accomplish so many more things. And, just having that fearlessness and understanding my self-worth is another big one. Understanding, like, learning to just give my time and attention to people who truly appreciate it and reciprocate my energy. Thanks. Because growing up, I've always given my time and energy to people who may not fully appreciate it, who don't treat me like I'm on with the deity. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, I have all these other groups of friends and people in my DMs and, people that find me and discover me online or at a show, and, like, they treat me like I'm a superstar, like the superstar that I am, And I'm just learning to just be really conscious of the energies I keep around me in my circle. And, it's not easy to be able to distance yourself from people you used to be super close with. But at times it's necessary. You know what I'm saying?
Solitude's very important. I love that you.
Yeah. And that's really it. Just learning to respect and love solitude, and learning to just build that fearlessness and just I'm just so focused. I feel like I've never been so focused. We got a lot to be
focused on. We have a huge event that we're throwing.
Yeah, we have a huge party.
And a beautiful venue.
Beautiful venue, beautiful podcast.
Before we go into that, I would like to talk about, like, what I learned for the year.
Yeah,
if you're
for
done
sure.
With yours.
No, yeah, I'm done. So in conclusion, fearlessness and respect for my own solitude and respect for my energy, and learning to distance myself from people who don't appreciate my energy or my time.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah, I'll take a cheers to that. You know what I'm saying? This year has been all types of people who ain't been respecting my energy, ain't been respecting my time, have been irked by me for no reason. It's like, I'm gonna leave it at that. I ain't even gonna go ham on y'all like that.
I think for me personally, I'm at a point now. This is my 27th year of living. I just need to speak my truth. I feel like there's been moments where I just haven't spoke my truth, and I'm just like, don't want to affect my friends and how they feel. But I think it's very important for you to, like, speak your truth in any subject, even if it's not friends, family. Like, for me, like, if it's a person on the street, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'll say what it is. But for, like, friends, like, I just like care what my friends think, and I love them so much, and I value what they say to me, and things that they say to me, it affects me, and it doesn't affect me to the point where I can't live or I'm, like, bugging out, but like, it does. So I definitely want to, my friends are very truthful with me, and I definitely want to reciprocate that energy back and just be truthful and speak myself and speak my word. And another big theme for me this year was not allowing people to put me in a box. I feel like since you're holistic, you have to be in a skirt and in the forest, and you need to, like, you can't say swears, and you can't be this. Like, if you're holistic and if you practice holistic ways, you can't drink alcohol, you can't do this. Like, everything is about moderation. Everything is about a balance. Yes, I love to do yoga. Yes, I practice mindfulness a lot. Yes, I meditate. But I'm also into other dark things that are so beautiful. Like, going in mosh pits. Like, I'm a mosh pitter. Like, I'll be in the mosh pits with the people. I won't be fucked up on drugs and do cocaine or nothing, but I'll be high off the energy. And I'll be in the mosh pit going wild. And, like, I really enjoy that. And I do like to dress a little dark sometimes. Yes, like, sometimes that can be a little bit risque within reason and within confines of my partnership and what my partner is comfortable with and what I'm comfortable with. So, like, I think that that's perfectly fine as long as I'm not hurting anyone. I deserve to be myself and who I am. So that's another thing for me. So just like speaking my truth, not allowing others or technically myself, since I'll be the one putting my own self in a box. People could just speak, but it's about how you react. So not allowing myself to be put in a box. And then I feel like there's one more thing. I talked about this with my sister. Shout out Jay. Shout out Jaylene. She likes to be called Jaylene, or I call her Bebe. You cannot call her Bebe. Only I can. And she talked to me about this, about people have resolutions, but they only do it for like a month or not even a couple of weeks. But make the resolution a habit. So I have been working on that. I like to read before bed. I've been reading the Quran. That could be another thing that we talk about another time. But I've been reading the Quran. I've been listening to different audiobooks, and I've been obviously reading herb books. I read herb books daily. And I also think I really wanted to work on was being more about health. This year, I broke out a lot with like cystic acne. I have like no idea why this came out, but I learned that was because I wasn't taking care of myself the way I should, and I wasn't taking good habits of eating healthy. So I got a lot of filters for my water because the water in LA is trash. And I changed my diet and exercised more, and like obviously I look a lot better, and like I'm very proud of myself for healing. And shout out G for a beautiful facial she gave me.
Hey.
But yeah, I just think that we need to make those resolutions a habit. So I think it starts now. I think it should have started last week, honestly. Oh. Don't wait to the new year to start your resolutions. You need to start it as soon as you think about it, and you can change it anyway. And lastly, I want to become a morning girly. Morning girly for real. I'm a night owl. I don't know if it's because I'm a Scorpio, but I can function really good at night. But I just would like to switch that up and change. Like,
how early are you trying to wake up?
I'm trying to wake up at like 5:30.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Morning girly AF.
I'm trying to read, stretch, maybe eat breakfast, and go to work.
So in summer, what would you say, if you could quickly summarize, what would you say your lesson learned is for 2023? If you can give it like the in conclusion.
Not summary. To put myself in a box. That was the main thing. That was the main thing.
Not to put yourself, or not to allow others to?
At the end of the day, just putting yourself in it, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. Because like people can reflect on you, but it's your reaction to it. And like I think I was letting myself. Also solitude too. I think we're always together, but I think within these couple months we've been working opposite shifts, so we have been having to deal with our own solitudes, which has actually been very beautiful.
Cool.
Yeah.
Love that. So we're gonna get into our next subtopic. If you're watching on TikTok Live, I'm going to end the TikTok Live now. But what I did do is I updated the link in my TikTok bio. So you don't got to do all that Instagram stuff. Just hit the link in my TikTok bio, and it's going to bring you to this live stream on YouTube. So I'm cutting the live stream on TikTok. We're going to be just YouTube. So hit the link in my TikTok bio. We're going to be on YouTube right now. Everybody on TikTok, peace. You want to say bye?
Bye, TikTok.
Bye, TikTok. Peace. Okay.
All right, lit.
Boom.
What was the next subject? I have to pee so bad, but I don't know. Like,
yeah, you gonna hold that.
Fuck.
You gonna hold that. I'm sorry, shawty. Okay. Next subtopic. Hopes and aspirations.
I love how you have this labeled.
I'm telling you, we leveling up. BKOfest, the illest party in the world. You didn't even look at your paper. That's crazy. You didn't even look at your paper. Okay. Share some hopes and aspirations for the upcoming year 2024, considering the impact of the podcast's evolution.
I feel like we talked about that a little bit. Like, I feel like I did, but we could talk about how in the podcast, like,
yeah, let's say some hope is some what we aspire to do with the podcast in 2024, and then in our personal lives.
I want us to. This is for me. I want myself to be more involved with like editing and more involved in posting. I think we should both post twice, like once each day, so we make twice a day posts. We should work on that more. Because we work on at least once or twice a day to post on it, just to be more consistent and hashtags and all that. I think like I need to work on just being more active and like editing the podcast more, because it's a lot for Anu to edit, because he has a lot going on in his life as well.
I sure do.
So I just think it's a big help to do that more. So, and like the last video I edited with Stephen Joe with the grill,
that was a 59K. I know, I gotta put you to work
I'm
more.
doing some shit that he wouldn't see, some shit I might see, so I think that's very important.
I gotta put you to work more. That's what that's telling me.
And like you're telling me to do, and I will. I want us to continue to have guests. I want us to also talk more about like our lives and like how we maintain wellness, and like just influence others to also maintain wellness and keep continuing to open people's minds. I feel like with this podcast, we are one of our what is it? Not logos, but one of our quotes is like charisma meets spirituality or something like that. And I think that
and spirituality meet. Yep.
I think that's very important for us to keep on maintaining that. Where the last podcast we had with Stephen Joe was where we really did like open people's eyes more, and he was like, "Oh shit, like this is some shit that I'm on as well." Yeah. Like that podcast really opened my eyes. Y'all caught me off guard. I about how we are. Like we are very open and spiritual people, and like like we are open and spiritual. We're also a little hood. We're also a little wild. We're also, and like, don't put yourself in a fucking box. Like we are all these things.
Yeah, we ended the TikTok live, so I can get a little more ratchet now. Don't put me in no goddamn box, fool.
Yeah, I'm spiritual.
Don't put me in no box.
I am also influential, and I'm hood, and I'm ratchet. I'm all hood. These things. I'm sexy. I'm so hood. I'm all these things. I'm all of it.
And that's true. And like that's another thing. Like people like to present themselves as one way, and it's like y'all phony as fuck. Y'all fake as fuck. Y'all hate on us because y'all can't be our authentic selves, and y'all look at us being authentic, and you're mad because you can't be fucking authentic. Nigga, just be authentic.
And just because you're an influencer doesn't mean you're not authentic. There's some influencers that are not authentic. Yes, that's true. But there's also people in this world that are regular ass people that are very authentic and just like to spread their awareness and spread their knowledge online.
And the ones who are authentic are the ones who have the biggest impact. And those are the ones who remember. You guys have to understand. If you're chasing and trying to be someone else, you're literally not taking advantage of your number one asset, your authenticity. There will never be another you. There will never be another divinity. There will never be another honor the deity ever throughout the history of time. There will never be another you throughout the history of time. So be yourself. Don't try to be what you think you should be, or don't try to be what other people say you should be. Because when people try to tell you to act a certain way, they're just trying to put you in a box, and they're trying to put you in a type of way where they could perceive you in a way that's going to make them feel more comfortable about themselves. Isn't that selfish as fuck? Like, I'll be damned if you're trying to make me act a way so you could feel better about yourself. And that's really what it is. Like, throughout my short lifespan of living on this planet and just studying people.
You're
and
300 years old. So.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, 300 is nothing in the vast amount of time the universe has existed. It's just a blink of an eye. Even though I'm 300 years old, time and time again, like people have tried to put me in a box. I've had ex-best friends tell me.
I don't get so much hate. Like I've thought about it. Like I've thought about it, and like, just like hearing it and seeing it, I'm like, damn, like, you be getting hated on, like, and I just feel like you're so authentic, like, maybe because I'm your partner, I'm with you all the time, like, this is who you are, like, some days Anu's like, yeah, some days Anu's quiet, like, he's a Gemini rising, and I feel like sometimes he just be getting hella hate for, like, just people just don't
understand me, bro. Like, I've had people DM me. I had this one dude DM me that I was like, wow. Yeah. He was like, he sent me like a long ass voice message on Facebook Messenger, like, yo, bro, I used to hate you.
That's wild.
I used to see your posts on Facebook, and I used to just get so mad. I used to just absolutely hate you, bro.
I'm so sorry.
But I continue to watch you, and I continue to listen to you, bro. And I was like, wow, like, you're really a genuine, authentic dude, and like, I understand now. And it's real shit.
I have to pee really bad.
Okay.
So keep on talking about
I'm
your
a rant.
thing, and then I'll be right back. Rant. I just don't want to keep on holding it.
It's all good. I don't want you peeing on the pod. Oh, man. Let's get it. Okay, yeah. Do your thing. Don't take too long now. Don't fall in.
Thank you.
Yeah, anyway, like, yeah, I've had people DM me talking about they hate me, they hate my guts, they hate everything I got going on. And it's like, at the end of the day, it's super important for you to understand, if you're looking at someone and you're envious or you're triggered or whatever it may be, all that is the universe showing you something within yourself that you don't like. Typically, 9 times out of 10, if you could look at someone else and see something you don't like, if you really are mature and take the time to look within yourself and say, okay, like, what about this person makes me feel a way? And is that also within myself? And if you're mature enough to do that, every single time you're triggered, you will grow so much. Because when you really think about it, it's not normal to see someone who's doing their thing, living their best life, and then just resort to hatred. That's not normal, bruh. That's not normal. But majority of people these days, they're not spiritually intellectual enough to be like, okay, like, this is just something that's within me. And I feel like I've also kind of been doing people a disservice as well, because I'm someone who, I used to always be quiet about these things. I never used to speak up. I never used to, how could I say, I'm learning to lead more with an iron fist. I'm learning to be more blunt with just how I feel about things. You know, I put a post on my Instagram a couple weeks ago, and I was just saying, like, there's so much power in the word no. And I've come to discover and, like, learn the power behind the word no. Like, being able to tell someone no is that's freedom. Like, being able to tell someone no is freedom. And I've never grown up being able to tell someone no, because I have this weird thing about me where it's like, I won't tell a person no because, I guess in a weird way, like, it boils down to me putting other people's emotions above and before myself. And I boiled that down to realizing, like, okay, like, I do that because I don't really respect myself. I don't have a high value of myself. I don't have self-respect, so much so that I'll allow myself to go through situations and be perceived in a way. I mean, you can't control how you're perceived, but go through situations that I don't want to go through in order to make someone else feel better about themselves. And it's like, I've come to realize, like, man, fuck that. Like, that is such an injustice that I'm doing to myself. Like, why do I care so much about how another person feels about themselves that I'm going to put myself through a situation that I don't want to be going through? And I've done that time and time again. But 2024 and in the end of 2023, I'm learning to say, nigga, no. I will tell you no. You want to come on my pod and I don't want you to? Nigga, no. You want to come perform on my show and I don't want? Nigga, no. You want to take advantage of me and not have nothing to bring to the table? Nigga, no. And like, bro, saying no is so freeing. And it's crazy. I spent my whole life not being able to tell no one no. Because I was saying earlier, I'm like, bro, like, and I really thought about it. It boiled down to, like, I was chronic at putting other people's emotions before myself. Yeah, I wouldn't tell people no. Like, I was already a people pleaser. I still struggle with it, but I'm getting way better.
Yeah, definitely.
But
it was worse with you with women.
It'd be so hard to tell them no, and I'm like, all right, I'll just do it just to make them happy. It's like, man, fuck you. You don't even appreciate me. Like, half y'all don't even appreciate or reciprocate my energy, and half y'all is gonna take advantage. When you're that type of person where you can't say no, 9 times out of 10, they're just gonna keep trying to get more and more and more and more from you until they get nothing left from you, and then they just forget about you, or you finally say no, and then they just, like, stop fucking with you, which both shows the true person that they are. At the end of the day, I understand my self-worth so fucking hard. I understand the value that I have. Like, I had the world in my fucking hands, bro. There's so much that I've achieved, and there's so much that I'm going to achieve, and I take it so seriously that it's like, man, like, fuck all y'all opinions, fuck all y'all emotions, bro. Like, I don't even care no more, bro. I will tell you no so quick. At the end of the day, my circle is like this, bro. Like, I have a super tiny circle, but everyone that I have or surrounded myself with are such genuine, amazing, talented people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
who want to add value. And I'm sick of, letting people in who add no value to what I got going on, and they just want to take and take and take and manipulate. And like, I've just been sharpening my psychological warfare sword, and I'm ready to go to battle with all y'all. My sword is not dull no more, bro. I want the smoke. You know what I'm saying? I want the smoke.
Would you say you're just better at like protecting your energy now?
Yeah, I'm better at protecting my energy, and it's still a struggle, but I'm really finding the power in that, bro. And it's like, bro, like it boils down to me learning and discovering self-respect for myself, and I've learned to love myself so much that I'm gonna put myself before you. You know what I'm saying? If you're not reciprocating my energy, and if you're not deserving of my energy. If you are reciprocating and you are deserving my energy, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure I take care of people that take care of me.
I feel like you should always put yourself first. Like the airplane crashing. Like, you put your oxygen mask on before you have to put it on someone else.
That's true. That's true. But I don't know. I still have a very big heart. I'm still a Cancer moon, and I still really care so hard.
Yeah, you have
and I love astrology so fucking hard.
I know astrology is
and like
great.
I feel like if you're deserving of it, I will put you before me. I will. And I won't mind it. As long as you appreciate it and reciprocate it, I will do that. I'll still be that version of myself. But what it is I'm learning to only do it to people who are deserving of it. And I'm very angry at the people who have taken advantage of it.
Well, it had to happen for you to
and
learn.
that'll never happen ever again. I'll never let someone take advantage of my energy ever again.
You had to learn.
That is done. I'm done with that, bro. It don't matter what your gender is. It don't matter what your nothing. I don't care. If you don't have nothing to bring to the table, you can't come to my table because we got too much going on.
We have so much going on.
We got the pod, we got events, you know what I'm saying? We got all types of people, all types of, you know what I'm saying, stuff we can't even announce yet. Like,
yeah. We
got so much going on, and I take it so seriously, and I'm gonna protect that with my life.
Love that.
You know what I'm saying? So if you want something from me, before you ask me, if you're watching this, before you ask me for something, give me something. Offer me something.
Like energy exchange?
It don't gotta be money. Just some form of exchange in energy. Don't just come over asking, trying to take. Because I peep this, bro.
All right. On to the next subject. I wonder how long he was ranting for while I was in the bathroom.
Yeah, I was going off. I'm sorry.
Well, you had to get that out.
Let's see.
Year. It's good to release the energy that's old for the new year.
Oh yeah, we getting it out.
Technically, the new year doesn't really. It already started in October. October, I guess, is like the reset.
Oh yeah, energetically, 2024 started in October, and I've definitely felt the shift and stuff.
Makes sense.
I guess this is like the Matrix transition. We've already transitioned. We're already in 2024. Okay, and future podcast goals. Okay, future podcast goals. Things like this. If you're listening, things like this sheet here.
Yeah, you want to start putting a sheet.
Being more organized.
I mean, the trees though.
Where is
necessary? Have to always like print a sheet.
If it's just you and me, that's how I want it. If it's just you and me,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like this really does help because I'm not sitting here trying to think of things to say.
Yeah, this was very organized. I really appreciate you doing
Thank
this.
you.
And, like, for the last couple podcasts, I came up with a couple things, so it felt good to not have to worry about it.
Yeah, so moving forward with the podcast, just being more organized, bringing even doper guests. I don't even want to say doper guests because everyone that we brought on has been dope and their energy cannot be matched or duplicated. So just bringing on more dope guests, and just building the family, gang. Building the family. Building the Silk Talk family. Building the Anu family. Continue to give you guys great game, great points. You know what I'm saying? And just growing, you know what I'm saying? Beanie's in the building.
Hey,
one of our biggest supporters
Beanie.
here.
Thank you so
Beanie
much.
said, Happy
watching.
New Year. Hope y'all having an amazing New Year. Thanks, gang. It's about to be New Year's in almost 2 hours, a little under 2 hours. But appreciate you, Beanie, very much. I was just saying, growing the Silk Talk family, the Anu family. Beanie's been a supporter. I think Beanie's been like on every single episode. No.
Yeah, probably.
Yo, Beanie, where do you stay at, Beanie? We gotta do something for you. Like, you've been supporting like religiously. We gotta do something for you. Like, we gotta something. Where you stay at, Beanie? What state you live in? Like, DM us. We need to set something up. We need to have you come to BKOfest, like free entry, whatever it is. Let us know where you stay, where you live at. We gotta do something for you for real.
Any guests that you're hoping to have on the podcast that you're like really looking forward to or trying to manifest?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
I texted King Los. Yes, I have King Los's number. I texted King Los, waiting for a reply. I would love to have King Los, Brother Polite.
That'd be cool. When he gets out.
Ski Mask, bro.
That'd be cool.
Big shout out to Ski, man. Ski has been a big influence. If it weren't for Ski Mask, we wouldn't be here in LA. I've been blessed with the opportunity to be on stage while Ski Mask the Slump God has performed. And it's just been so inspirational for those who've been following me for a long time. You know that XXX Tentacion saved my life. If it wasn't for X, I wouldn't be doing music. If it wasn't for people like X and Ski, I wouldn't be doing music. And Ski played a big role in X's life, you know what I'm saying? And Ski Mask the Slump God is a really amazing person, a really big heart. And you know, come to Silk Top Podcast, Ski. We'd love to have you, gang. You know what I'm saying? And I owe Ski a lot. You know what I'm saying? Whether you know it or not, Ski, I owe you a lot, and I appreciate you, and you're definitely one of my goals. I'm going to manifest having you on Silk Top Podcast in 2024. I'm going to put that energy out there. Ski Mask the Slump God.
That's fire.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think about me. I think I just really want Jaina, to be on it. I feel like that'd be a really good
That's
episode.
very doable. Yo,
like,
the Jaina episode is going to be so viral. I can't wait.
Or like, well, to me, Jaina's popping as fuck.
Anyway,
Jaina's lit. I can't think of anyone yet that I really like look into and like would want on the podcast like that. But Jaina, I'm looking forward to Jaina's podcast. I feel like she has really cool things to say. That's like February. We're looking to have her on. I'm really looking forward to BKOfest. We should talk about BKOfest and having them on the podcast. People that were involved in the event. As you know, me and Anu are throwing an event called BKOfest on January 11th. We've been planning this event for over a year. When we first came to LA, we do about, this is our third event. Yeah, but about maybe longer. Open that donut thing, pa. I feel like we've been looking at event spaces for over a year, and like we literally got this event space like 2 weeks before the event. That's some crazy shit. We never gave up. We weren't like, we should recancel. Like we said to each other, like, all right, if we can't do the 11th, we'll do the 12th. Like that's the only thing we've ever said. Besides that, we never said like, no, we ain't gonna do this we ain't gonna do this event. We're not gonna do this event. So that's beautiful that we still went to it, and then we met. I don't know what's up with y'all people. They have event spaces in LA. Some of y'all be rude as fuck.
Like y'all don't want our money for real.
I
don't want our money.
We come super professional with it. Like we're super, like we dress really nice. We shake hands. We eye contact. We straight up. And like we have gotten energy that's been super rude. And I don't know the trauma that y'all been through, some of y'all people, but I never seen people that didn't want my money. Like, for real.
That's so weird. Like, sometimes it just be like, I'll never understand how someone makes it hard for you to pay them.
Nah, facts.
It's like, damn, you don't want my money, bro? Like, that's crazy.
But we got a beautiful event space now. The golden door, it has a beautiful golden door. It's very theatric looking, the space. Get your tickets, January 11th.
The link is in the description to this live. January 11th. Cancel all your plans. BKOfest.
Mocktails.
Oh my God, yo, Divinity's so proud of these mocks.
My sister is gonna be mocktailing it up. I'm very grateful for her. She's very excited about it. We're gonna have Shibari, which is like Japanese bondage. We're gonna have Jaina and another whoever she decides to have as her bunny.
The rope coven, right?
Yep, the rope coven, which is coven. The rope coven.
Oh, the rope coven.
Yeah,
my bad.
Which is like a practice of witches that practice doing shibari for healing purposes, and obviously probably for sensual fun too. But they're just like a beautiful group that Jane is involved in, and I'm very grateful to have her energy for this event. She's gonna do some fire play. We're gonna have some sensual play with the dungeon. Also gonna have beautiful performances that are gonna be high energy. I want to say rage because rage is a type of energy it will be, but also it's just going to be high vibes, high energy. I'm very looking forward to this event. It's been planning for a long time. I'm just grateful to be honored. I'm honored to just be a part of it and just to see it come into fruition for real. January 11th.
January 11th, BKOfest, the illest party in the world.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit. I'm looking forward to it for real. So if you haven't got your tickets, get your tickets now.
Yeah.
It's in the link in our bio.
Yeah, we still got early bird tickets. The first wave of early bird probably expired.
We may extend that for a couple more days.
Nah, y'all gotta pay more. Sorry, too late. You know what I'm saying? A couple people bought the earliest bird, and you know what I'm saying, y'all got that. You know what I'm saying? So now there's the earliest bird, then there's the early bird, then there's general admission. So the earliest bird is done. Now is the early bird.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So y'all got the early bird, and then after that, it's gonna be general admission.
Guess we're not then.
Sorry, buddy. Do a next party. Yeah. So I'm very excited, man. And let's recap. Let's recap some key takeaways. So biggest
of the podcast today.
Yeah. Let's just a little summarize before we close. So, we had some great guests this year.
We did.
It's been a great run for real. Like a great first year of Silk Talk Podcast. Like it's been good. It's good. It's been really great for real. Like for a first year of a podcast, for real. Like in no shade to any other podcasts out here in LA, but you know, definitely, you know, looking at other podcasts, not to compare anything like that, but just seeing not the competitors, but the other people in the podcast space, and seeing how they've been growing and seeing how we've been growing, we killing it.
Yeah,
we killing it.
Yeah, we're just consistent. We got both of us, so we're not alone. We have a team. So.
You know what I'm saying? Any other podcasts that want to have us on y'all pod, let us know.
Yeah, that's a good thing to do for the new year.
Let us
we should
know.
talk about our resolutions before we end it too. Any resolutions for you?
Resolutions like what I want for next
this
year?
year. That doesn't include the podcast, but for the podcast, I would like to be on someone else's podcast. That'd be lit. Ask me some questions.
Bundy, what's up? What's up, Bundy?
What's up, Bundy? We're supposed to be on your podcast. What's up?
We ain't forget.
I'm looking to be on other people's podcasts for this time around. I feel like we got cool things to say. It'd be cool to be in a different environment.
Yeah. Let's see, resolutions. I guess we'll say that we'll say that for like just before we end. Let's continue the recap. Yeah, great year, great guests, some really memorable ones. Big Clit, Jaron Braxton, Dre Goldie, episode 12. Make sure you watch that out. Lit. Probably one of the most all the episodes that we have with our friends, really good ones. Yep. Key lessons learned this year.
Don't put yourself in a motherfucking box. Don't let no one tell you what the fuck to do. Do your fucking thing, bro.
Be your genuine self.
Don't let no one tell you how to act, bro. Be your fucking self.
Be yourself. Don't
be yourself.
People love to just categorize things and people and try to make you one-dimensional. We're very multi-dimensional beings.
We are more than one thing.
Anyone listening, you know, I'm a multi-dimensional being. I express my emotions in different ways. Sometimes I'm gonna turn up, sometimes I'm gonna just be mellow like this, you know. I'm very multi-dimensional, so you cannot put me in a box. I'm sorry.
Don't allow yourself to be put in a box. People just say how they feel towards you. It's about you. Don't let yourself put yourself in a box. And
understand that if there's anything about someone else that triggers you, it's just something that is within yourself that you don't like. So learn to study yourself if you find yourself triggered by other people. Fearlessness is power. We're growing our fearlessness. You know what I'm saying? A key takeaway. And learning to just give your energy to those who appreciate and reciprocate.
Take care of your vessel.
Take care of your vessel. Take care of your body.
It's a beautiful intellectual being. It's here. The body, human body, has been here before. The soul has been here. You think? Like the human body has been on this earth before. Like, what would you think? Because the soul just comes into the body.
I mean, the soul's infinite.
The soul is infinite, but like on this
the body's
earth,
temporary.
Yeah. But it's just like something that's like a part of us that we are, but like we're also so separate from it that we have to like learn about it and take care of it. So just take care of it.
Your body?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're separate from our body.
Oh, for sure. This is just an avatar. Our human body is this is our limitation. This is our greatest limitation.
Yeah.
Outside of this human vessel, we are infinite. We're infinite.
Yeah, we're infinite beings.
In time,
We are,
space,
definitely.
power. We're infinite beings.
But this current body you have, you know, take good care.
Yeah,
of
take
it.
care of it. Make sure you stretch. Do some yoga. We did some yoga today.
And if you
It was
drink
great.
alcohol, drink some water. Like, don't get blackout drunk. Just like feel a little nice. Like, there's nothing wrong with drinking
get a little drunk if you want to. It's a new year.
Don't. Well, you know, personally, me, I don't like to get fucked up. I'm gonna get myself a little nice, and I'm gonna keep
It's been a rough year. I might
You
get a
know what I
little
mean?
tipsy.
But personally, me, I don't like to drink as much. I'm having one bottle of soju today. But
Mhm.
you know, like just take care of your body. Like take care of your vessel.
New Year's resolution.
For me,
Yeah, go.
take care of your body for real.
That's a New Year's resolution.
Yeah, I just want for me, it's health. I want to get more active on TikTok. I like to post on TikTok consistently, at least once a day. I'm gonna try it twice a day. I'm gonna try it.
You can do it.
Instagram, like, nah. Instagram's alright. Like, I don't know. I could be myself. Like, I'm who I am on Instagram. But
Definitely consistent. Stay consistent on Instagram, but put a more focus on TikTok.
yeah,
for sure.
I'm focusing on
That's where
TikTok.
the
I feel like
attention
it's
is.
like Tumblr for me. I could just be myself. People I interact with, they don't know who I am. I could just be fully who I want to be. If you want to follow me on TikTok, Hailing with Divinity, I'm myself on that shit too. But yeah.
And for me, just continued growth. Even more growth. Ownership is a big word for me coming into 2024. Ownership.
You own your schedule for real.
Yeah.
You do.
Ownership is power, man. If
You
you
own
don't
your
own it, it
schedule.
don't mean nothing.
Anu's been having money fall from the fucking sky since I met Anu.
You know what I'm saying?
Anu, boop, boop. I said, how does this shit happen here? Niggas be having deals, money. Just, he don't know how that, but it's his ancestors. You gotta thank your ancestors. They be watching out for you.
Nah, for real. My ancestors
Hey,
just want
Haitian
me to be...
Independence is tomorrow too.
Oh yeah, Haitian Independence
about that a little
Day.
bit.
Haitian Independence Day. You know what I'm
What's that
saying? All
mean?
my Haitians out there. You know, we are the first independent black country to liberate ourselves. Just wait, we're about to be done in a second. I don't want the noise. We're the first black country to liberate themselves from slavery. Came to America, helped a lot of other states and places around the world liberate themselves from slavery as well. So me and Divinity ordered some soup jumu.
Ooh, what's that?
Shout out Restaurant La Caille in LA. You know what I'm saying?
What's
Soup jumu is a soup that
jumu.
Haitians would make for their slave owners, and they weren't allowed to eat it. And then we beat their ass, kicked them the fuck out of Haiti, and liberated ourselves.
That's
And then
lit.
now we eat the motherfucking soup
And
jumu.
it's so good. And it's like, wow.
You know what I'm saying? So
Imagine cooking a meal
talk
and
ab-
niggas saying
talk
you
about
can't eat
don't-
that shit.
talk
I'll be like,
about-
yo, fuck you.
Talk about don't put me in a box. It's in my blood. You not putting me in a box. It's in my blood. It's in my history. It's who I am. You know what I'm saying? So 2024, ownership. If you're not bringing value to me, we're not bringing value to you. I'd rather 10 lions than 100 sheep. I got the illest team in the game. We making moves. We got So Top Podcast. We got BKOfest. BKOSeason, the illest record label in the world. I will no longer let people drain me of my energy and take my energy and not reciprocate my energy. 2024, I'm a different type of person. If you feel like I'm being a dickhead to you, it's because you're a dickhead. I'm putting it out like that. If you feel like I'm being a dickhead to you, it's because you're a dickhead. Because I'm a really nice guy to people who deserve it and appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sick of people trying to take advantage, and that's a dub. That's not happening anymore. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just learning to just have that fearlessness, a little bit more aggression and passion behind what I got going on.
Maybe assertiveness.
Assertiveness, but damn sure aggression for sure. 100%. 100% aggression. If I feel like it's needed, it's going. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Shout out 50 Cent. Teaching me a lot, you feel me? Yeah, So Top Podcast, episode 15. We love you guys so much. Divinity had the shades this episode. That's how you know it's a lit episode. She never had the shades.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, man. We're about to get up out of here. We're about to enjoy our New Year.
Hey.
Let me look at this paper real quick, because, you know, we
I
professional
thought we were
now.
going to say something at the end. You were like, let's just save it towards the end. Maybe it was a New Year's resolution.
It was a
probably
New Year's
that,
resolution. Yeah.
One of my jobs is doing like a 30-day challenge, and I might like really want to do that. I did it last year and I won like a teacher training, but I don't want to put pressure myself, but I'm gonna do it again this year. But I don't know if I'm gonna do the whole thing.
Let's do it.
But I'm gonna work on that. You know, some of my
Your
soju.
drink, because I drank my drink.
Damn.
In conclusion,
Be yourself, whatever that is for you. If it's solitude, if it's being with people. Just celebrate how you want to celebrate. Don't allow society to influence you to be something that you're not. Be who you are. And if you're a person that likes to be online and is social media influencer and that's who you are, that's you. If it's someone that likes to be by themselves and not want to be on that type of shit, that's you. Like, be who you are.
And also understand there's someone out there who's going to love you for who you are.
Facts.
Don't try to put yourself in any type of box or any type of, let's just keep using the word box. Don't put yourself in a box to make other people feel comfortable about who you are. Because you're doing yourself an injustice.
The shades be
I'm trying to tell you, they don't know where I'm looking.
You be like,
yeah, don't put yourself in a box to make other people feel comfortable about themselves, because you're doing yourself an injustice and you're doing themselves an injustice. And that's a really big takeaway that I took from this year.
And speak your truth, even if that shit hurts. Like, even if it hurts the other person, like, you need to get how you feel out, even if it hurts someone. And like, and 9 times out of 10, like, you're gonna get it out and the person's gonna be offended, but y'all get through that, and they fine.
One day they just gonna forget.
I don't think people forget.
They might not forget.
They might not forget, but you know,
and they might never get over it.
You get more respect if you say how you feel than not saying how you feel and just sugarcoating it. People ain't gonna respect.
No, that's
you.
a fact. That's a fact. They will walk over you and treat you like shit.
But if you say straight up, like, nah, I'm not fucking with that, or nah, this isn't for me, or you said that, like,
you'll have less people. You'll have less friends being blunt like that, but the ones that you do have will have no choice but to respect you.
Facts.
Versus if you say nothing, you'll have more friends, but they ain't really respecting you like that.
Yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
So coming into 2024, man, just be your whole authentic self, man. Still Talk Podcast, episode 15, New Year's edition. Man, it's been such a great fucking year. It was a really good idea for you to tell. It was Divinity's idea to tell us to do the podcast a little earlier. I'm excited to go and show.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out. And do the countdown. Like, I just think it's for me. I want to talk about this before we end. I only did it for 2020, but 2019 to 2020, me and Anu in New York, we celebrated the New Year in New York. We went to this like event. The guy dropped. He like did the countdown. He was supposed to put the music on the countdown. I think it was like that. It was just
some random club in New York.
OD.
And the party was shaking. It was a little too shaking. It was like a little cramped.
Yeah, and they had like confetti come down, but they missed the beat.
They did the countdown.
And the confetti came down.
3, 2, 1.
The confetti came.
Happy New Year. And then like the beat, like he played a song. I think it was one of Kanye's songs. Well, Ye's songs.
I think it was Meek Mill's song.
You sure?
Was it that song?
It wasn't Ye? I think it was one of Ye's songs.
It was a Ye song.
But like he fucked up the beat drop. Yeah. And like it didn't drop on the time, like as soon as it became the New Year, and it was like weird and like I don't know, they kind of like covered it up, but it was just it was just weird way to start the New Year. And that was the year that COVID happened.
We also moved to LA that year too, to October 2020. So it was lit.
So that means was that the same year we broke up?
No, we broke up in 21 for like a couple months. 21.
Cool.
Yeah, but
yeah, weird. So we'll see what the vibe is.
So yeah, I just have a feeling to go out, but I was really particular about like where I wanted to be at and what energy I wanted to be with. So I'm looking forward to seeing Eddie Kazan and his girl, and like they're really good vibes, and I'm looking forward to that.
He's also going to be spinning for BKOfest. And
that's another reason why I want to go, because he plays bomb ass music, and we don't got to stay for that long. We're just gonna do our own vibe. It's gonna be lit.
We'll stay for the New Year. Awesome. We love you guys so much.
Shout
we appreciate
out
you guys so
Recording
much.
Studios.
Let's make it. We'll make it official. We'll make it official in a second.
Okay.
I love you guys so much.
I know. We should say thank you to the people watching. You watched it this far. Thank you. Like,
I appreciate all the viewers who stuck around for this journey. I appreciate just the people giving us your time and attention. And, you know, I'm just so thankful, and I'm excited to continue to grow in 2024. 2024 is going to be a big year for us. Ownership. We own it. We owning these platforms, and we put people on our platforms.
Yeah,
we put people on our platforms. We creating platforms for people. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Ownership. 2024 is about ownership. In 2023, we learned a lot. A lot of collaboration. I'll be dropping a lot of songs with a lot of features that I did that I ain't dropped. We love you guys so much. Big shout out to Mix Recording Studios. Yeah.
Yo, thank you so much.
We love you guys so much, man. Y'all rock with us, man.
Episode 15, Mix
Episode
Recording
15,
Studios.
Mix Recording Studio.
Episode 15. Episode 15.
Hey.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hey.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, y'all. Y'all take care. We gone. We partying the rest of the night.
We're gonna be on that thing with that guy, right? That Russian guy.
Oh, yo, we can't tell y'all, but we about to be on some lit. Man, just stay tuned. Follow us, subscribe, all that, man. Stay tuned, man. 2024. Yeah, New Year's episode 15, So Talk Podcast. I love you guys. Bye-bye.
Happy New Year for real. Damn, what a great. It's gonna be a good year. I feel it.